Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Hope that everyone has had a good weekend. Hope everyone stayed dry. There's been a lot of rain going around, at least where I live. I'm assuming it's going to be in other places too. But yeah, there've been lots of rain over the last few days. It is Monday. It is the beginning of a week, but it is a short week, seeing as we do have a holiday on Thursday. Not a big fan of the naming of the holiday, but very much, my father and I were talking about this yesterday, as a matter of fact, during Father's Day. That the holiday is extremely worth commemorating, the day, setting aside the day to commemorate what occurred on June 19th is extremely important to do. I just don't agree with the naming of it. Juneteenth? Couldn't you have come up with something better that actually tells us what it is that we're commemorating? Making people more aware of what we're commemorating? Yeah, anyway. So it's a short week for some of us. My engineer is taking off on Friday, but I will be working at least some. I've definitely got some meetings I know that I have to go to on Friday, but Thursday is the actual official day off. Now, as far as this week is concerned, I'm looking forward to the schedule right now. I feel like we're actually, and I'll talk a little bit more about the schedule of videos that are coming to the channel as well, because I until we hit September and we start doing the 2 months of horror, I feel much better than I have in weeks, many weeks, about the upcoming schedule. So, we have been doing Destiny on Mondays, and I've been having a great time. I played a bunch yesterday. I played a bunch on Saturday, I think, as well. I can't remember now. I've gotten a bunch of things done. Still have a lot more that I want to accomplish. I've got a whole laundry list of things that I want to do. Not necessarily things that I'm doing to try and get prepared, say, for the Edge of Fate. It's just things that I've never done, and I finally have sat down and put together a list of things that I want to do. So I got some things done yesterday. I got a bunch of things done yesterday. Continuing to work towards a lot of those. But we're going to move Destiny to Wednesday because that lines up better with the reset day. Resets are on Tuesday. So the very first thing that we can do is go get our red borders, make sure that we have those, because I've still got patterns that I'm trying to get. There's one from Failsafe that I'm trying to get. There are two that I'm trying to get from Ghost, and then the rest of them you have to get out in the world. Plus we get the reset of the Rite of the Nine, so I can finally finish all of the quests from Rite of the Nine and get the triumph for completing all of the dungeons on at least a difficulty. And then we'll go back to doing some other farming things. Now, if there are people who would like to play in the community, especially the dungeons, I would like to try and get the dungeons done on standard difficulty, or the eternity difficulty, I think, is the new one that they did. I'd love to do that, but no one's around. No big deal. I am continuing to try and practice doing them solo, and I'm building out some new loadouts that I think are going to be. Basically, I'm trying to think about the loadouts from the perspective of what it is that I'm fighting in each encounter. So, for example, I'm really focusing on Ghost of the Deep and Spire of the Watcher because they're the two that I really want to focus on. And with Ghost of the Deep, I didn't have anything fire-based. So no matter which character I went in with, I was always struggling against the wizards and their shields. I was always being forced to use my heavy when I didn't necessarily want to, and other things weren't. The cooldowns hadn't completed. So, and then similarly with Spire of the Watcher, you're going against the Vex, but you've got void-based shields. So that works great for my Warlock, but my Warlock doesn't have the resilience or capability of regenning like my Titan does. And then there is another Titan build that I would like to start putting together and start playing around with. But anyway, so that'll be Wednesday. Friday, we'll be back into Liza P. We'll pick up from where we left off, having rescued Geppetto and cleared the City Hall. So we will absolutely continue with that on Friday, and then Saturday will be more Dune Awakening. We got to spend a lot of time in Dune Awakening this past Saturday, and I am hooked. I'm absolutely hooked. I love the lore. I love the dungeon-style locations that they make available via testing stations, via downed ships, and things of that nature. I was reading a review, though, yesterday, and it is very clear, or I was reading a bunch of Reddit posts yesterday, that's what it was, and it was very clear that for solo players who have no interest in PvP, hence me, that there is a very distinctive end point. Once you get into the deep desert, it becomes more and more difficult to avoid PvP and actually take advantage of the deep desert PvE endgame. So that is something that I'm going to be very cognizant of, is that once we get to that point, if I do start getting killed a lot by PvPers where I'm not there to PvP, then yeah, I'm out. I'm done. Yeah, I have zero interest in PvP, especially in that game. That game is not designed for PvP. The combat isn't good enough for PvE, let alone PvP. So we'll see. Now tonight we're going to be starting our first playthrough of Stellar Blade on PC. I did play a couple of hours of it on PS5, so I do know a little bit of what I'm getting into, and then I've watched some other people play it as well. But I've definitely never played it all the way through. As I said, I've only played a couple of hours, so I think I've only maybe even fought one boss, and that's it. So I'm really looking forward to this. The combat in this game is really good. I know it's got a connotation for, similarly to First Descendant, of its character and characters in the game being designed a very specific way towards, let's say, men of my age and men of my single status. But that's not why I'm playing the game at all. Matter of fact, my character will stay clothed the entire time. I don't have any interest in seeing any of that in this game. I want to play the game for the combat. It's the same thing with the First Descendant. I always have the more fully clothed skins on my Descendants in First Descendant because I'm there for the combat. I enjoy the looter-shooter combat of that game. And the same thing is going to be true here. So we'll see how it goes. And then from the rest of the channel's perspective, I have recorded and will be publishing tomorrow another video for Worshippers of Cthulhu. And it will probably be my last one. I enjoyed Chapter 1 of Worshippers of Cthulhu. It is a very well-designed city builder style, Anno 1800 style game. But the cult building side of the game is something, it's hard to watch. Even as the guy who's doing it, it's very hard to watch at times. There's also, it does not flow as well as you're building up as an Anno 1800 does. So that jump from tier 1 to tier 2 level NPCs, workers, whatever, it doesn't flow well. So you end up in this period where you just kind of have to sit there and let the game run, put it up on high speed, and just wait. Because there's nothing more that you can do. There's nothing, they won't let you unlock anything more until you get past that hurdle. And that's a little frustrating. And then the last thing is, much like Anno 1800, the one thing I complain about with Anno 1800 all the time is the naval combat. I hate the naval combat. The AI is horribly designed. The maneuverability of the ships is horribly designed. So I was really hoping that in a cult-style building game that wouldn't be a requirement. But because they still put you in islands in the game, they still make you go through combat. Now, they do it in a very different manner. They make you bring forth a Cthulhian horror, and the horror is what does the actual fighting against the ships. But they're always there. You always have to keep your islands defended. So you always have to have defense towers and things like that, and then you have to keep them repaired, and so on and so forth. And it's an annoyance. It's something that I'm not a big fan of. I want to focus on the city builder style, or in this case, the city and cult building stuff, rather than having to worry about that. It just doesn't seem like it provides a lot of value, is what I would say. But in any case, I'm going to be wrapping that up. And I've been looking through and figuring out what we're going to play next alongside Satisfactory, because God knows Satisfactory is not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm really happy with the episode that I posted yesterday for my Professor Builds a Satisfactory, and I'm really happy with the direction that we're finally, I feel like, heading towards getting to phase 5 level materials. Beyond that, as I said, I've been thinking about some other games, and I have a few in my inbox right now, and I have a couple that I already have installed that I'm thinking might be a good game to go alongside Satisfactory. So keep an eye on the channel. There will absolutely be some new content coming for the straight-to-video automation and builder stuff that I also enjoy to do that just doesn't necessarily stream very well. Before we jump into Stellar Blade, however, I was watching Lobos Jr. earlier today. I know you hear me talk about him all the time. And he, like a lot of other male content creators maybe they're a lot younger than me, but they're closer to my age bracket than the big names of content creation. We are all fans of fishing. Fishing in games, fishing games. I'm also, as you can see by my shirt here, a big fan of fishing, period. In fact, I grew up on the water. My father was a waterman. His father was a waterman. Now, they weren't fishermen. They were crabbers, but they were watermen. I've grown up on the water all my life. I had a fishing rod in my hand at 4 years old. Now, I have not been fishing in a while, but I love to fish. I have not forgotten any of it. There are different things that you learn depending upon where you are, whether you're fishing in a bay, whether you're fishing in the ocean, so on and so forth. It very much changes how you're going to fish and what you have to be prepared for. But I love fishing. I absolutely love fishing. I wish I could do more of it. I really, really do. So when I can't do more of it, I do it in games. Now, if you watch my Stardew Valley series, you'll know that I was not a fan of Stardew Valley's fishing, and I don't think anyone really is. But I did at least start to get better at it. What I'm talking about all of this because Steam today is having Fishing Fest that is taking place through next Monday. And all of their fishing games are on sale. So we're going to take a look and see what Brian can add to his cart of fishing games that I can, kind of zone out to. I definitely feel like a good fishing game would rank right up there with House Flipper, Power Wash Simulator. What was the one I just finished? Crime Scene Cleaner. Those kinds of games that they're just turn your brain off and get the job done fun. Keep ticking boxes. Keep collecting things. Keep, whatever it might happen to be. It's nice, good, clean, and in some cases, literally clean fun as far as a video game is concerned, and fishing certainly ranks up with that. So let's go take a quick look at what Fishing Fest looks like on Steam. And we'll go top left. Very good. So, Ice Lakes, I have no interest in Ice Lakes, and I have no interest in doing competitive fishing. Plus, I'd always heard that this game was pretty bad. Apparently, this game is not being maintained anymore. I actually own it. I got it for free over on Epic Games, but we'll keep moving on. Deadliest Catch, the game. Nah, that's bulk fishing. I want to do this. This is the type of fishing. Euro fishing. Actually, let me bring up my headset here. Why will it not unmute? Huh.
It's a physics-based casting and reeling system. that authentically and accurately replicates the
God's
feeling of
sakes.
or a pro, Dovetail Games Euro Fishing brings fishing to life in the comfort of your home. Mastering your rod and line is the key to becoming a top angler. Total Cast Control is a physics-based casting and reeling system that authentically and accurately replicates the feeling of actual fishing using your mouse or controller. Start by learning to cast with our in-game tutorials and then hone your skills with Dovetail Games Euro Fishing's casting challenges.
Oh,
With practice, you'll soon
you had me
learn
right
to
up till that. Fisher Online. Okay, we can... All right, this is the one I really want to see. Hold on. Why will it not let me... All right, you know what? Let's just do this. Okay, here we go.
So you're into fishing. Imagine yourself with all the time in the world at 6 unique locations. At dawn, at midnight, in the sun, in the rain. Cast a float, a feeder, or spinning, and sit back as you wait for the catch. Pick from hundreds of real, licensed gear pieces. Travel to the far corners of the world and pick your favorite spots.
That
And
is
then
gorgeous.
reel in the prize. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, where you do things your way.
All right, that looks pretty effing cool. That being said, that's a pretty bad review. 40%. Almost 45 minutes trying to catch a catfish that was literally close enough for me to pick it up when it took the bait. It's infuriating. Many bugs, buggy and unfinished. Wow, that sucks because the first game did really, really well. Yeah, there's the first game, Ultimate Fishing Simulator, came out and very, very positive. 96%. 89% total. You almost want to go get the first one rather than even bothering with the second one. And they're already creating a new one. Oh no, that's 2024 beta. Never mind. That is part 2. All right, let's go back and take a look at some more. Cat gone fishing, that's never going to happen. Idle fishing. Professional fishing. The Fishing Club. Fishing Planet. This one's free to play. I'm curious about this one. They're beautiful trailers, but they don't tell you anything. Free to play, highly realistic. Developed by avid fishing enthusiasts to bring you the full thrill. I mean, it's got 85% recent, 86% total, with 66,000 or 56,000, one of the two reviews. I wonder how they make their money then. Oh, it's by the different bundles. That's what it is. So you get the game for free, and then you buy the different bundles for different locations. Okay, that actually makes sense. That's a good way to monetize it. It looks a little expensive, but okay, so that's that one. Here, let's skip moving. Let's move down this way. Recommended for me. I don't know that I want idle fishing. I don't want ships at sea, because that's bulk fishing. Nice day for fishing. Okay, cat good. This is the one that I wanted to take a look at. This just came out today.
Out here, you remember how quiet the world can be. How good it feels to breathe deep and just be. The river keeps moving. The bears find their fish. The deer disappear before you even see them. And the sky, she don't care what kind of day you had. Some days start at the Shaw. Bell rings, floor creaks, and the air smells like outboard grease at old lake stories. You grab what you need, maybe a new rod, maybe just 5 minutes jawing with me about nothing in particular. Then you're off again. You open the tackle box, thumb through old lures, each one with its own story. You don't need much, just a cast and a bit of hope. The fish come and go. Some put up a fight, some slip the hook. Doesn't matter. It's not the cast or the fight or the stories you tell after. It's the stillness, the quiet, the feeling that for a little while you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Well, that's a gorgeous looking game, I have got to say.
Cast your line and chill a while.
The only thing about it is it's an idle fishing game. So I don't know exactly what that means. So an idle and cozy, idle, and active fishing game where you explore serene lakes, rivers, and oceans, catch rare fish, upgrade your gear, and reel in legendary catches, all with your loyal companion by your side. It's a beautiful looking game. All right, I'm adding that to my cart. What is in the supporter pack? Oh, you'll get to choose between 2 loyal companions, a Bernese Mountain Dog or a Maine Coon Cat. Well, I have no interest in a Coon Cat, but the Bernese Mountain Dog sounds nice. All right, I'm going to add that to my cart. All right, let's see what else is here. So Ultimate Fishing Simulator, we already looked at. Ships, it's... Let's see, top. That's casting. So we know about Dave the Diver. I've never brought that on stream. I really should. Let's see what else is here. As we looked at, seen most of these. Ooh, Pro Fishing Simulator, mostly negative. That's not good. All right, let's see what comes up then if we do a release. I guess top sellers? Dredge and Dave the Diver, of course, are going to come up first. All right. The original Ultimate Fishing Simulator, here's the Gold Edition bundle. It's only $13. And it comes with all of these. And as I said, has a very popular, very positive. But then again, so does the free fishing game. Yeah, Fishing Planet. I think this is the one that I need to add to my thing. What I'd like to do is start each stream with like maybe the catch and chill game. Just hey, let's go catch a fish, then we start our stream. And then for something like Fishing Planet or the Ultimate Fishing Simulator is then post shorts of me catching a fish. I think that would be pretty cool. I think I have another one though. Let me do this. I'm gonna add the original one. Yeah, I'm gonna add that one to my cart. And then the other I'm just gonna add to my library. And then I think I have, yeah, Fishing North Atlantic. I own this and I've never played it. Oh man, I think this is an update. This is large-scale fishing. Yeah, okay, that's a large-scale fishing simulator. Oops. Okay. Well, that was all that I wanted to do. I just wanted to spend a little time looking at some fishing games. In the meantime, let's jump into Stellar Blade. I have not even booted this up yet, so God only knows what that means. Considering all the problems that we had with Dune Awakening and so on, but we'll see. The company that makes this game, Shift Up, they're already talking about a sequel because the game was received very, very well, whether it was on the PS5 and it's been received exceptionally well on Steam. Over the weekend, apparently it hit a peak concurrence of like 190,000 players. But as they've watched other people playing it and they've heard different people comment as they've been playing it, they've picked up on certain things that they're like, oh, we should have done that differently, or oh, we should have added that, or whatever it might happen to be. Oh, there we go. Okay. English. DLC content is on. Turn seasoned events and DLC content on or off. This is your first time playing the game. We recommend turning this option off to fully immerse yourself in the complete Stellar Blade experience. Really? Season content I get. I don't understand the DLC content. Alright. Well, I'll turn it off. That's fine. Motion sickness accessibility. Mobility accessibility. Vision. Yeah. Wow. Okay. These guys are really, really good. Love every bit of this. I'm gonna turn motion blur off anyway, but God, each one of look at all of the different abilities. All right, I'm just gonna leave this all off, and then I'm gonna make specific changes when I get in. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, you gotta take a look at my mug. Oh. Okay, that didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. Thank you for joining the community. Oh, I joined the community a long time, guys. A long time ago, guys. You received the PC launch celebration outfit. Yay! I don't care. You received nano suits, black and white, as special rewards. Okay, well, take a look at that when we get in. Sure. Okay, new game. There's story mode and normal mode, so similarly to Liza P, there's, you know, they only came out with 2 difficulties, but Liza P had 3. I'm going to go normal.
Transmitting final briefing. As of now, Airborne Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield. Code red. Code red. All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol B32.
No!
07531. Pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on!
Vicky?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand.
I don't understand what the whole liquid is. Wow, that thing's hideous. All right.
This way to the rocks.
All right, let's pause here real quick. Go to settings. Okay, this is display cutscene viewer and auto loot items, ponytail length. All right, we're gonna change that. Short ponytail. DLC content. All right, controller. I don't want to change anything. Keyboard and mouse. I don't want sound. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to reduce it even more. Alright, let's also reduce effects a little. Everything else we leave up. Alright, display 2560 1440. Vertical sync is off. 144. That's fine. Okay, motion blur. Wow, I don't particularly like the way that they do this. I'll leave camera shake on. I do want to put, I love film grain. Alright, it's already at the highest. Resolution DLSS 4. I want balanced. Now let's go ahead and turn on automatic. Everything else I think we can leave. Subtitles I want on. Size medium is fine. HUD size, HUD background. Okay, I think everything else is good.
You take the left. I'll take care of this side.
Okay, press X for a quick attack. Y for a strong attack. Okay, that didn't work very well.
You still have your combat senses. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us. That was close. Come here. Careful with your jump.
Whoa.
Watch out! It's an unlisted Nativo. I'll handle this one.
Okay.
Watch out! There's more!
Okay. Alright, I see.
Great, let's go. Are you alright, Eve?
My body frame.
Take this. It's first aid.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to turn Okay, I needed the music in the background sounds are still too much. Damn it. I think that's better. You'll have to tell me if you like it or not. Ooh. Okay. Can't see.
Let's get out of here before more of them show up. You secured. Rendezvous point in sight. This way! Watch out for Gardner's interception. Don't stop! Keep moving, Eve!
Ah, crap.
That was close. This isn't looking good. Let's go. Is that an Alpha Natiba? Let's join them.
My God.
No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taki?
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand?
I want Taki's sword.
Eve, are you ready?
Ooh, not good. Damn it. It's a triple. Yeah, I'm not supposed to survive the fight anyway, so. It's okay. I said that wrong.
wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
We were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve! Eve, are you all right? Alpha Nativa. Here, friend. It's me you want. No! Ah!
It's okay. It's just a scratch. She'll be fine.
Eve! Get out of here.
Taki!
Okay.
It's quiet.
Still, make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Nativa is.
All right. I'm gonna sit down. I can't do controller while standing. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I learned that the other night when we were doing Liza P.
Now, get ready. I'll be supporting with the drone.
So this must be Adol 7.
Yes. This was the final battlefield of civilization. It was also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation. This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later. We have a job to do here.
Okay.
The terrain data's changed recently.
Okay, so there's Taki, commanding officer of the squad. And then Adam is the guy we're talking to right now, scavenger from Zion. He saved Eve's life from an unidentified Nativa, though Eve did not trust him at first. Adam suggests that he and Eve work together, and so they arrive at Ido 7. Okay, and then standard Beast manual. Missions and equipment. Drone appearance is unlocked. We have different suits. There's the one. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with the all black. I'm not a big fan of the green. First of all, the tie. I don't understand the tie. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. That's first thing. Yeah, that's all you've got. Okay.
Falling debris. Be careful, Eve.
Something is coming.
Oh.
It's a crustacean type. They're confident. Alright. Area is clear.
Yeah, except for I took a hit. Already.
This is the Legion that was killed in the final war.
Alright. That would be a code of some kind. Let's see, what do I have to write on? Flip to another page. Wow. I'm gonna get beaten by a freaking notebook. There we go. Okay.
There's an encrypted code in the memory stick.
It's a security code. A type of entry permit. Try entering the code.
All right. Basically the same code again, just done twice.
It worked.
But it is all Greek letters, which will be easy for me to memorize.
The buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
Alright, I'm going to go back to the settings again and increase music a little. I really don't like not having a dodge.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this.
Oh, I do have a dodge. I didn't earlier. Not really a dodge, though. It's more of a dash. Camps are places where you can save your progress and get some rest. You can activate them by obtaining VIT coins found near camps. Sit down in the chairs at camps to recover HP, refill the rechargeable tumbler. Your stored items will be retrieved if space is available. Some enemies will be revived and resting at the camp. So it's our bonfire. Use the vending machine at the camp to purchase items. You can learn or train skills through the kiosk. Okay, so... Okay, we activate the camp. And then use the shop, which we shouldn't be able to... I don't have any gold, enough gold to purchase anything, but... Heals. different type of heal. Shot grenades, pulse grenade, and SP, and resets the skill tree and refunds all SP. Okay, I got it. Alright. You can learn a new skill. Oh, okay. Press RT to change the survival tree. Alright, so we've got attack tree, survival tree, and then locked trees. Select perfect dodge. You can use SP to learn skills. SP is acquired through defeating Naytibas or exploring. Okay, so this is perfect dodge. Completely evades enemy attacks, which you're not seeing any of because I'm in the way. I might want to put myself down in bottom left then. Upon successful perfect dodge, press Y to perform an additional attack. A successful perfect dodge charges burst energy. Holy shit. Okay, perfect dodge. Dodging at the perfect moment will activate perfect dodge and allow you to avoid danger. Okay, so it'll make us become red, so at least it'll be obvious that we're getting it. Unlike Black Myth Wukong, where it's almost nothing more than the slightest of visual changes and a sound and a ding. Okay, cool. All right, let's sit down.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
Okay. Alright, that was a cricket slasher. Okay, the whole picking up of things... no, we need to change that. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Okay. Have I been in here?
Oh,
No.
it's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Okay, press up to use the currently selected potion. Press up again to select the desired potion. Or hold up to select the desired
Legion,
potion.
so compatibility shouldn't be an issue.
Alright, let's see. What have we got here? Okay, so that's important items, mission items, usable items. Lingering potion, I have none. No, I have 2. And I have one highly concentrated potion. Plus my standard regular heals. And then I've got some materials. And some miscellaneous. 1 Vit coin and 5 micro drives. Whatever that might happen to be.
Make sure to take everything.
Okay. Okay, there's nowhere to go over there. Okay.
Eve, be careful. You see the rapids below? If you fall, it's over.
Okay. Yeah, and there's stuff down there, so we are going to want to go down. Okay.
There's another supply box over here.
Did someone forget to retrieve this?
I'm sure there are more supply boxes. It'll help us survive. So, look carefully.
All right. I was gonna, well, whatever. Wow. Enemies maintain their stance with balance. Balance is displayed below the HP and shield gauges. You can knock enemies off balance by performing a parry. Enemies that are completely off balance become groggy. Use Retribution to deal massive damage. Alright. That didn't go well. I somehow managed to lose half my health in the middle of that. Okay, Alright, I saw... Yeah, here we go. Oh, never mind. It's just a breakable. Thought it was more than that. Okay. Ways to climb. Another place to climb. Alright, so there was some gold there. There... Another place to climb? No. No, doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, I guess we'll go finish clearing this direction. Yeah, because there's a storage box over there. Oh boy. Oh crap. I am losing way too much health. Bunch of materials. Here's equipment that can improve Eve's combat capabilities. You can equip gear in gear sockets to boost your desired combat capabilities. You can access gear sockets in the equipment tab by pressing menu. You can collect omnibolts to unlock more slots and equip more gear. Okay. So we got a combo attack enhancement gear. Combo attack power level 2 or higher plus 14%. Okay. Depending on its intended use, body firmware come in different types. The range of normal operation for gear also varied for each firmware type. This meant you couldn't just pick up a module and use it. It was the painful reality faced by the citizens of Zion who were dumped on the ground empty-handed. Okay. Cool. See if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. And they're not letting me up here. Yeah. One of the things I learned from watching Lobos play this game is you have got to constantly be looking up. A lot of stuff to climb. Press to have the drone scan the surrounding area. Scanning locates places you can hang, as I said. There we go.
Are other cities in a similar state?
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust.
Okay, so... How... Oh, there we go. Okay. I thought they wanted me to climb onto the smaller platform, the first platform. Some more elements. Oh, there is fall damage. Okay, I didn't realize that. Alright, I'm not seeing anything light up.
Huh? Wait, there's a fusion cell. Let's open the car's hood. Oh, surprise! At least the fusion cell's intact.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable.
Okay, used to activate a fusion drive. Alright, we got a door here. Nope, not opening that. Open doorway here. Alright, couple of enemies. God damn. Well, that sucked. Alright, good. I learned how to handle them. Wonder if there's anything in there. Here's a human. I don't see anything in there, though. Oh, I don't have the code.
The memory stick's fried.
Crap. Let's see if there's any climbing points in here. And I thought I saw a red outline there for a second. Yeah, right there.
Damn. It's a trap.
Oh boy. Well, that could have gone better. Ah, shit. I spoke too soon. Oh, crap. What? I don't understand what just happened there. I thought he became vulnerable because I got a perfect parry. I guess not. Oh god, I gotta do the freaking whatchamacallits again. The little scorpion guys with the tails. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that's not how I wanted to finish that fight. I wanted to learn it. Crap. Yeah, I wanted to finish. I wanted to learn that fight. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I need to take a look at the data bank because I don't know what the yellow versus blue outlines mean. What is this?
May your memories live on.
Number of beta cores acquired for max beta energy increase. Okay. I don't understand what that means. Follow the markers placed by the Legion. Alright, well there's a human up there. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's a crate up there. Okay. What? Oh. Aha. Just a bunch more elements. Whoa. That wasn't what I wanted. Okay, so there's a human over there. But I think I have to get to it from there. I don't think I can get to it from there. Yeah, okay. No! Okay. Yeah, I'm losing all kinds of health here because the game is doing things that I don't want it to do. Okay. The last words of the hopeless. Decades have passed since the appearance of Nativas and the evacuation of humankind to the colony. They say the airborne squad is descending to rescue the remaining humankind. There's no sign. We can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. With a passcode. Okay, written that down. Actually, I guess I should go ahead and scratch out the other one, seeing as we've used it now.
The memory stick still has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete. You have to cross here. Do you see the ladder behind me?
Yeah, so we've still got that human to get to, which it looks like.
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank.
Okay, well, before we do that, okay. Lucas, look up at the sky. There's something falling. I wonder what that is. I didn't hear the orbital explosions warnings go off. Oh, this is testimony. Well, crap. At least I didn't take any damage from that. Huh. Why will it not? Okay, well, that didn't work. Oh, I see what they want me to do. They want me to... turn it like that. There we go. Okay. Alright, good. I need a camp. Very badly. Okay, let's see. That's a lingering. What do they cost? Why am I not seeing a price anywhere? Shot grenades. Pulse grenade. Highly concentrated. Oh, 400. 300. Okay, so let me buy one of those. And one of those. Alright, and then... skill settings. Alright, so we've got beta skills, attack skills, and survival skills. Alright, we've got 1 SP at the moment. Leaps down on an enemy to execute them, okay. All of this is different combos. Charges at the enemy, a combo attack skill. Increases the charging distance and attack power. Alright, what is this? Beta recharges more beta energy when an attack lands. Okay. Perfect parry. Beta energy recharge for perfect parry. Counter can only be used upon successful perfect parry of an enemy's attack. Moves quickly behind the enemy to counter. Stuns the enemy. After perfect parry, hold X and then Y? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's a ridiculous requirement. And then this makes it easier to use perfect parry. Now with dodges, after perfect parry, hold... after perfect dodge, sorry, hold X. And then makes it easier to use perfect dodge. And then with beta skills, These I don't have enough skill points for, because they all require 2. Delivers a sudden strike, stuns hit enemies, and deals high damage to their shield. Attack power increases when used after charging. Unleashes 2 waves of fatal energy. Okay, I see. And actually does it at distance. Alright. Hold on. I haven't sat down either. The Song of the Sirens. Song of the Wanderer. Song of the Traveler. Song of the Nomad. Good lord. Okay. Alright, so here's
we have to go through this building. Try putting the fusion cell you have here.
Okay, so we opened up that shortcut. Alright, there's the building we need to go through. There's enemies over there. Alright, let's see what else is over there. Ooh. Damn it, that second one is tough. Now there's a third one. I'm trying to learn the parry timings. Okay. Oh, I should have gotten the shield breaker one. Damn you. Nice. Yeah, I'm not happy with how I'm learning the timings. Lament of despair. The network has been destroyed. I'm completely disconnected from the colony's data link. We have nowhere to fall back to. Is this the Nativa's doing? Is the colony safe? What happened to Mother Sphere? I lost track of time, since even that won't automatically correct itself. For the sake of my own sanity, I must keep track of the calendar by force editing my memory stick. Oh, maybe this is that code that I got earlier. Okay. Beta, theta, alpha, kappa, theta, rho. Cool. A lot of gold and an element or material. Make sure there's nothing else. No, I don't see anything else. I think I'm actually going to go sit down before going in. That way I go in with full heals. Plus I have another skill point to spend. I can get that other beta skill. Which I should have gotten against the shield guy. Delivers a sudden strike, stuns hit enemies, and deals high damage to their shield. Attack power increases when used after charging. Alright, I think I can actually turn up the music or the sounds a little more. There we go. Okay. This is where we use that fusion cell. Alright. Before we go too far, enemy.
Oh, looks like this used to be a library.
Are these boxes displayed on the wall storage devices?
Sort of. They can only store up to 1 megabyte of data.
What a waste of resources.
Lovely. Oh, I hit that. I hit that parry. Or block or whatever. Alright, before we go in there, let's finish in here. Oh, now you're going to tell me about a shield? After I've already fought them once? Eve is protected by a shield. Eve has damage reduction while the shield is active, and the damage reduction effect increases as the shield's protection level increases. The protection level decreases after each time the shield takes a certain amount of damage. Some enemies are also protected by a shield. Enemies have damage reduction while the shield is active. Destroy the shield to stun the enemy and disrupt their skill use. Use skills like Shield Breaker or Shield Destruction Gear to quickly destroy an enemy's shield to turn the tide of battle. Damn it, that second one, every time. Okay, that was a perfect parry. Why? I am not understanding the staggering. Plastic Hearts Volume 3. I'm not going to read this, but... Okay.
Adam, what is this?
Don't you know this already? It's a map.
A map? How do you synchronize the location on the map?
Okay. Alright, there's something up there. Okay, it's just a material. Alright, that's where I came in. Make sure there's nothing else along the walls. No. Alright.
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.
Reminds me of Code Vein. We had to go through a parking tower there, too. Alright. Do a quick scan. Enemy there. Apparently I'm still learning my distances, too. Okay, that was better. That was a lot better. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be shortcut back. Assuming that's another... Oh, no, this is a body core. Number of body cores required for max HP increase. Okay.
A supply camp in a place like this.
Supply camp? What's that?
It's a depot, set up by the airborne squad who came here before.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. How come they set up a camp in a corner like this?
Well, the supply camp also serves as an important base.
Is this parking lot important?
It could also mean that this place is very dangerous.
Then I guess this place could be useful for us.
Alright, supply camps feature more devices than regular camps. You can use the repair console here to enhance weapons, increase the rechargeable tumbler camp, and upgrade your exospines, and upgrade Eve's combat capabilities. Also, you can upgrade your drone, craft nanosuits, and fast travel to other camps. Alright, well, let me finish looking around first. You know, for... Oh, never mind. That's the way that we have to go. Okay. Alright, let me do a quick scan. No, okay. Okay, I don't... Do I have a skill point to spend? Yes, I do have one. Change skill tree. Select Blink. Blink can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack. Dodges and teleports behind the enemies. Okay, so blue is the fatal. What's the yellow then? Is attempting a fatal attack. Dodges and teleports behind the enemy to attack. Stuns the enemy. But I've got to... Okay, so the tricky part about this is I have to dodge through the enemy rather than dodge backward, which is my typical go-to. And then press X to train your skills? Oh. Select the skill at the kiosk to train it. You can also try out skills you haven't learned yet. You're not used to combat. Try increasing your proficiency with various skills through training. Got it. Okay. When an enemy glows blue and attempts a fatal attack, use blink to counter it. If the enemy is within the skill's range, each sword will glow the same color. I did. I'm doing it too early. Okay. Yeah, I was doing it too early. I don't like the fact that you have to depend on both the enemy turning blue and your sword turning blue. Why can't it just be triggered off of the enemy turning blue? I mean, that's to me what would make the most sense, but what do I know? Alright, so let's see. I don't think there's anything I can do here, but I'm going to take a look anyway. Attack power enhancement level. Apparently I can. I've gotten a weapon core. Attack power increased by 40 points. Okay. Rechargeable tumbler count increase. I don't know what that is. And then gear socket increase. Yeah, so we've only got 2 right now. We need 1 more Omnibolt to increase. Actually, I think we only have 1 gear socket right now. Alright, then there's fast travel. Oh, shop. Alright, let's buy a shock grenade. Press to use the currently selected combat consumable. Hold to okay, so similar to what we're doing with heals. Got it. Combat consumables can be purchased from stores or looted. Use them strategically to gain the upper hand in combat. I'm curious to see how that's going to play in a group set, like AoE type
Adam?
Yeah.
scenario.
About yesterday. Thank you for saving me.
It's nothing, really. Though I have used up almost all of the exospine materials that I collected over the years.
Oh.
It's alright. It now means we can help each other. We can track down the Alpha Nativa together. And, well, I'd have trouble making it out here by myself anyway. If you can locate the Hall of Records, you'll have done more than enough.
Listen, don't worry. I promise. I'll make sure to repay you.
Alright. Off we go. And up we go. Alright, here's... Okay, can't get in there. Oh, I don't like the looks of this at all.
Look! That's not an ordinary enemy!
Adam, get back!
Oh boy. Nope, didn't time that right. Damn, that second one is the one that gets me. The second one gets me every time. Oh, I see. Nice. All I got to say is, first time, baby.
You defeated it, Eve. Amazing.
It wasn't an Alpha Natiba.
It wasn't, but still so strong. Things will only get harder.
Maybe. Anyway, please show me the next route, Adam.
Right, hold on. Let me take a look at the map data. As the crow flies, the Hall of Records isn't too far from here. But an entire block is submerged. We have to find a way to cross.
Are you saying that there's no way?
I found it! Do you see the sign behind the stone statue? There's a transportation device there that you can use.
What? You really think that these abandoned devices are still going to work?
Well, the supply camp was in one piece. Let's just try to stay positive.
Uh-huh, positive. Sure.
Okay, Abaddon was the name. I want to see what this has to say. Abaddon. Natibas are unpredictable creatures. Some resemble insects or beasts. Others look like deep-sea organisms, and others are impossible to describe. You see a Natiba with its body split open, spikes growing out at random and circular horns on its head that emit electricity. It's easy to see it as a demon. For this reason, no one questions its name. Abaddon. Strong and speedy. Keep up the pressure to counter the sword-like swings of its pronged spikes. When it's angry, it charges electrical energy. And as I found out, just run. With the exception of the one blade of electricity, that one you need to dodge. Abaddon has the power to harness high-voltage electricity. Do not get caught up in its lightning strikes. And actually, I found by running around behind it, because it needed to stand still for the lightning strikes, that it made it a lot easier to do some damage while it was finishing that up. Because, of course, it wasn't going to strike itself. Cool. Beta charge gear. Some more elements. Oh, I got another weapon core. Unfortunately, now I have to have 2. Make sure there's nothing else here. Nope. Yep, first time. Or first try. I felt a lot better about that one's timing than I did the others. I think that had a lot to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and buy these up for now. Did I get a skill point out of that? No, I got 2. Alright, strengthens the last blow of some comp... No, hold on. Recharges more beta energy when an attack lands. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Increases the amount of beta energy recharged with a successful perfect parry. Okay. And I didn't use all my heals, thankfully. And considering that was my first real test. I survived that damned Abaddon. I survived. Now all I have to do is get out of this building. I'll see you at the rendezvous point. Alright, we got crate and only the one enemy? Really? Okay. All right. Damn it. All right. Oh, there is just way too many of these. I can't... It won't let me move! I'm stunned! I can't... Okay, there's part of my problem. Okay, that did not go well. And I know why it didn't go well. One, I got stuck here in the corner. That was something I don't think that I don't know that I could have done anything about it, but the other thing is the shock grenade didn't do a thing. Chain, okay, hold on. What do we got here? Exospines contribute to Eve's combat style. You can equip exospines to your equipment's exospine socket to choose your desired combat style. They can be upgraded at repair consoles located in supply camps. Each upgrade unlocks additional features of the exospine. Okay. Increases attack power of combo attacks level 2 or higher by 27%. Okay. So right now, between the exospine and the gear socket... Oh, I've got 2 others. We're really focusing on combo attack power. Bonus beta energy recharge. Damage reduction. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch this one to damage reduction, being we've got this one, which is a bigger percentage of damage increase. Okay? Cool. I really don't like how long it takes to use your healing. Damn it. I'm not recognizing when the combos are being triggered. Oh, that's interesting. So there's a case there and it won't let me open it without killing 3 enemies. Interesting. Okay. The second one every time. And I didn't dodge it. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm glad I spent all that money. Oh, I don't have a thing. Damn it. Horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Fusion cell. Extreme Nano Element. I think I need 2 fusion cells. I think the second one's over there. So now I've got to somehow survive. Okay. Gonna have to go feed the doggy here soon. And actually, now is apparently a perfect time, seeing as the game is telling me so. Alright, do I have any? I do have 1 SP. Hits the enemy in the air and then lands. Ignores the enemy's guard, a combo attack skill. Makes it easier. Can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack, pushes the enemy away, and steps back, temporarily increasing ranged attack power. Reveals weaknesses of certain enemies. Interesting. After perfect dodge, hold X. Oh, there's an... Okay, there's backstab. Okay, yeah, let's definitely get that. Alright, and then... I'm not going to buy any more shock grenades. I wasn't terribly interested in that. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and sit down. And then I'm going to run upstairs so that I can feed the dog. So, give me a few minutes, and I will be right back. All right. Back at it. Okay. So, we've got stuff that way and stuff that way. So, let's go this way first. Oh, we're on the other side of the gap here. Interesting. Okay. There's a human over there, obviously, that I want to... Nice. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm starting to feel a little better about their timings. But still got a ways to go yet. Alright, let's see. There's the human, couple of small ones. Okay, outcry to the sky. The network is down, the sky burns, the colony falls apart. Where is Mother Sphere? Why is the colony falling down to the earth? Answer my last call, Mother Sphere. Why? Why? You promised us salvation. Why is it a lie? Okay, so that's where we're supposed to be going. Okay, so this is all extra. Oh, that's new. Alright. What's down these stairs? Okay, how am I supposed to avoid the explosions? Alright, I know where that goes. Okay, that's a blocked door. No. This is not a blocked door. Holy crap. This is all extra. Hope this ends up being worth it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work at all. Yep, that didn't work well at all. I didn't handle that well. Well, this is gonna... Yeah, okay, so this is definitely worth it. Beta core or body core?
May your memories live on.
Body core.
Forever.
Okay. Cool. Oh, another human. Sure I'm not missing anything else. Nope. I think that's it. Well, that was cool. I didn't know that there were going to be all these hidden places to go. Came through here. Oh, and thank God I don't have to worry about stamina. Uh-oh. Oh, good Lord. What the hell is this thing? Okay, it's a triple. I'm not doing well. The follow-ups for me are always the ones that are problems. Yep. That's fatal, and I didn't recognize it in time. Oh, crap. Well, thankfully I was right here. Really? Damn it. Oh, that was crap. That was crap. I feel very bad about my performance there. Alright, enemy, human. That reminds me, I never did find the shortcut door. Huh. Okay. I'm pretty sure the one shortcut door was down there. Of course they are. Nice. That was some nice damage buildup because of the perfect parry that I got off in the middle. Okay. Are they protecting anything? Does not look like it. No. Alright, so now we gotta go this way. Eventually we'll head towards where we need to go, but I still ended up taking damage from that. Oh. No, there's no way this is another body one, being we just got one. No, we did. I'll be damned. Alright, max XP boost. Max HP boost, I mean. Oh, that's a fairly significant increase. Cool. Okay, so they've got a chest, they've got a robot. Yeah, that one, I think I just got to learn to try and do as much damage as quickly as possible. Okay, cool. That's a nice little puzzle. Okay, so we got an Omnibot. Fixed damage gear is fixed damage to combo attacks. Oh, Crystal Lizard.
What was that just now?
It's a machine that collects relics. It's rare, so make sure to hold on to it if you come across one.
Okay, so where are we supposed to be going? That way. Okay. We are near the camp, so I think I'm going to go sit at the camp real quick. I wonder if that guy with the hammerhead is going to be back. Probably. No. Huh. Kind of surprised at that. I would have thought he would have been. Okay. Okay, I'm holding LB down a little bit too long because it's turning into a beta skill attack when I don't necessarily want it to. Oh, I dodged that. Okay. Alright, so that way's gonna have stuff.
You need to go there to get to the transportation device.
And I don't have a fusion cell. So I'm actually going to have to... Yeah, there's another one of the damn hammerheads. And there's the fusion cell. There's a it's a triple. That, and the third one is just a ridiculous timing on it. Damn it, I turned my head. I blocked it! The third one, every fucking time. Every time. It's the third one of the series that catches me. I'm being too aggressive with it. Request a Mother Sphere. Mother Sphere, our beacon of hope, our prophet. Have you forsaken us? Please save us from Natibas. Just do it before my damn faith runs out. Alright, there's an enemy up there. Okay. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. I screwed that up. I ended up using a beta skill when I didn't want to. Okay. Okay. Fusion cell. Actually, you know what? Let me double check and make sure. Yep, there is. There's a climbing spot right there. I don't know how they... Oh, never mind, I do know. Okay. Why is the rescue team so late? We've lost connection to comms. We have to last until the rescue team comes. The body needs fuel to survive. Alright, that bumped us up to SP2. Oh. Alright. Now, did I get everything? Yes, it looks like I did.
Nice.
The road is submerged.
I know, but it's our only option.
All right.
Okay. Ah. Where am I supposed to be going? I mean, is that a human? It is a human. Just received the comm signal from a new unit. The Eve protocol begins. Angels of Death will descend from the colony. They will rid Nativas rid Nativas from Earth and save us. Mother Sphere's salvation is nigh. I'm thankful I lived through this hell for decades. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this is not... I don't like this at all. This is way too... There we go. Okay. I don't... There it is. Cool. Oh, that's... Okay, polymer material. And we found a supply camp. Alright. Repair console. New features unlocked. Okay. Increase attack power of combo attacks level to 27%. Crit damage increases by 23% if we increase this. We can increase our attack power again. We can add a gear socket. Definitely want to add the gear socket. We need 5 more Omni Bolts to go to the next one. Tumbler expansion modules we haven't gotten any of yet. Okay, let's go ahead and do the attack power enhancement. We went from 490 to 530. Okay, so 40 points each, it looks like. And there's no reason why I shouldn't do this. I've got more than double the nano elements required, and I don't have quite enough advanced nano elements, but yeah. Okay, so now I've got crit damage increase. And then the third one increases crit rate of combo attacks level 4 or higher by 30%. And that one I don't have enough nano, advanced nano, or extreme nano. Okay, so that's that. Next, gear sockets have been expanded. Bonus fixed damage upon adds fixed damage to combo attacks. Modular gear. So we either go with more combo attack based damage or beta energy recharge. The problem is that's only 6%. It's an awfully small amount. I think the fixed damage let's see how the fixed damage feels, and then I can always swap it out later. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, skills. I think I've got 2 skill points. Yeah. Alright, so let's actually purchase a double skill point one. Charges at the enemy and deals additional combo attacks. A combo attack skill. Hold Y and then Y again. Alright, makes it easier, perfect dodge. Makes it easier to use blink and repulse. Beta energy recharge when a perfect parry happens. Makes it easier to use perfect parry. Alright, let's see. Increase the attack power of triplet. Now, this is the one that I want to increase the attack power of first. Yeah, let's do that. I like this music.
Adam, I was very surprised when I first met you.
Why?
Back in the colony, we learned that everyone on Earth was completely wiped out.
I'm sure it must have seemed that way. But you can't expect Mother Sphere to know everything.
Then there are other survivors out there, like you.
Yes, but it's rare to see them. Earth is still pretty inhospitable to humans.
All right. Now what? Guess we gotta go this way. That's interesting.
We're here.
Where's the transportation device?
Try activating this monorail panel.
There is no power.
No worries. Let's check the power control room under the stairs.
Okay, so that's where we just were.
You have to reorganize the code in order to restore power.
Sure. Oh, that's 4. Huh. Okay, hold on. No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that is right. That one there. There we go. It's actually more power than it needs, but...
That's great. Try activating the monorail panel again.
That's cool. They've got some really interesting little puzzles as part of this game. I really like that. It's the one thing that the Souls series has always struggled with.
Something is heading our way.
Don't worry. It's the monorail.
Most of the puzzles are
This
platforming in
ancient
nature.
device is our transport.
All right then. After you.
I still want her sword.
Eve, are you alright?
Oh, I was just remembering something from yesterday. This city, it's so quiet and so lonesome.
Well, that's what happens when a city becomes devoid of humanity. Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose. All we must do is complete the mission.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas? Right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. No fun in that.
I don't know who her voice actress is, but I really like her voice. I think it fits with the character design very well.
We're here. Do you want to get off?
Why wouldn't I? Okay, so nothing there. Oops. Oh, you can request... Okay. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why you would do that, though. Yeah, I don't completely understand why you would request it. Okay, we are in the flooded commercial
Looks like
sector.
this used to be a plaza.
You're right. Except it's underwater now.
Yeah, good lord. It's a lot of water.
The good thing is you won't have to go in the water. The Hall of Records is that way.
Okay. Alright. Let's make sure that there's nothing else, you know, like this. Design. The nanosuit affects Eve's appearance. It does? You can use collected design patterns and materials to craft nanosuits. Collect a variety of nanosuits and force the fate of this world in style. We just got the diving suit V2. Which isn't it? Hold on a minute. Isn't that what I'm wearing right now? Yeah. That's what I'm wearing right now. Okay. Cool. And we just got a camp. New music too while we're at it. Right, that's full. Buy one of those. I shouldn't need to sit down. Alright, that's where we need to go, which means we need to go back this way. Because there's a human and at least one enemy.
It might be best to stay away from the water. Looks like there's electricity running through it.
Says something is falling from the sky. Did we get any orbital bombardment warnings? Yeah, there's definitely stuff over there. Nothing down there. But if I'm going to get past him... Alright, let me go this way first. Alright, some advanced polymer material. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this right where I can backstab him. Oh, never mind. Follow up. Okay. I actually happened to notice as he was coming toward me that this was back here. Hopefully this is a beta core. We need to get more beta charges. Yep, good. Need one more, though. Okay, don't see anything else here. I did see a climbable spot, though, over there. Oh, interesting. Oh, boy. Holy crap. Okay, I think this way is dead end. Well, they're both going to be dead ends, but... Okay.
I see a hidden note here.
Okay. New code. Alpha, alpha, upsilon, theta, beta, theta. Alright, and then there's a drop off here. That can take me all the way around, it looks like. Alright, then let me go the other way first. Oh man, I saw... Yeah, there's a crate down there. Okay. He said it was electrified, but I didn't see where electricity was actually running through it. Huh. Alright, then I don't necessarily see the purpose of me... Yeah, I don't necessarily see the purpose of me going through there then. Okay, some more advanced polymer material. Okay, so the code is for that door. Really? Oh. Cool. Alright, nothing there. Okay, Alpha Alpha. Upsilon, Theta Beta Theta. Cool.
Shopping done.
And we got ourselves a new camp. Got a crate here. Oh, I don't like the sound of that at all. There's no reason why I shouldn't, though. Come on, I'm dodging! Alright.
Just what you'd expect from a pro.
Didn't do that well at all. Did not do that well at all. Alright, ladder there. That's obviously where we're going next. New unit will be dispatched from the colony. Long time has passed since the final war. Mother Sphere finally answered our call. Death be upon those abominations. May our memory live on forever. May we find salvation. Every one of these messages feel very religious in nature. It's not what I would have expected. At all. I only have the one skill point. I don't think it's worth me even looking, but yeah, because the beta skills are all 2 each. Actually, that I want that one. I don't think there's anything to repair. Oh, nanosuit. Okay, so this is the new version. The others I already have access to. Oh. Okay, so the one that I just got is the new version of this one. Which is just orange? Yeah, it's just orange. It's the only difference. Children born on a starry night, a glorious mission begins. Illuminate Earth as beacons of hope. May you forge a path to the future. The problem with this is you're spending your material on this. Which means you can't spend it on exospine upgrades. Huh. I don't know that I like that.
Adam, do you meet airborne squad members from the colony often?
No, not really. Yesterday I just happened to be around the area. I've never seen such a large-scale airborne operation.
Why did you save me?
I'm not really sure. It just felt right. Like I was meant to. It's hard to describe. It's just a short, intense feeling.
Okay. Are they back? I don't care if they are, because I'm just going to run right past them. Yeah. No real good reason to stay there. Okay. Nice. That felt good.
bit too far for that. How about you try jumping and dashing?
Okay. Alright, there's something up there. No, oh, maybe this is where I'm supposed to go.
Apocalypse.
What?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Aha. Some more advanced. Unfortunately, I needed extreme to be able to craft the new suit. I'm guessing I need a code. Yep.
I need a 4-digit password.
Another headache. Okay. This sign reads time. Could this be connected to the clock tower?
Oh, I don't actually need to hold it. I just need to hit it. I thought I always had to hold the button to make it work. I don't think there's anything there. Huh. Oh.
Watch out, Ethan. Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Check the time on the inactive clock tower. Got it. Well, I hope I can get that from up here. How am I don't know where the inactive clock tower is. Oh, there it is. 1225. Yeah, 1225. That's not what I... E Protocol, Airborne Squad, Angel, all a bunch of bollocks. It's a show that Mother Sphere puts on. They don't help us. Mother Sphere doesn't care about us. I was such a pathetic fool to wait for that so-called salvation. I have no more regrets. Okay. Alright, and there's the ladder.
I can see the Hall of Records. We're almost there now.
Okay, and there's a camp. Alright, I see. Yeah. There's really no point in me doing these, because I'm going to have to fight him again anyway. Thankfully, though, I am doing more damage, so... Human over there. All contact has been lost with other cities. Those bastards will eventually take over this place. It's the end for Earth. The only way to survive is to run away to the colony. If you want to stay and fight, do as you will. I'm going to the orbit elevator. Alright, there's a shortcut up here. At least I think there is. Maybe not. Alright, I don't have any skill points, so... Oh, okay. Oh, there's the shortcut. Memory Tower.
It's a victory monument. The Hall of Records is under there.
Is under? Alright, well, we've... Oh, one more. Alright, let me go around behind him. Nice. Okay, there's something over there. We have received a report that the fusion drive is empty. Artemis 132, search the area and secure the fusion cell. Okay. Eh.
Oh, it's the code to the power control room.
Which I'm guessing is down there. What did it tell you? I need a fusion cell. Okay. Cool. And there's our fusion cell.
Great. Power has been restored. Let's find a Legion soldier with access codes.
And there's a human over here. Artemis 49, please find a way to back up and export data from the archive. If we're able to maintain even the copies of data, we can restore it later and connect to the network again.
I scanned the credentials.
Alright. Was that good enough or not? Oh!
Let's look around the Victory Monument first.
That's an invisible wall. That's interesting. It's the first time they've done that. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else. Feels a little emptier than normal.
We'll head down to the Hall of Records now.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, this has got to be a boss fight. This has got to be a boss fight. This is a boss arena if I've ever seen one.
Hall of Records. It's like a dream. Now, all we have to do is find the hyperdrive.
At the start of the 22nd century, humanity's right to life was threatened by advanced global warming. Having foreseen this, Mother Sphere ensured mankind could meet this challenge. The eons-long process of natural adaptation resolved near instantly. The body cell replaced the heart and made it possible to survive in environments without oxygen or water. Thanks to advances in biotechnology and nanotechnology, the inconveniences of aging and disease were a thing of the past. This created giant leaps forward in the development of hazardous industrial spaces and space itself. We can now withstand the crushing pressures of the deepest oceans and even exit a space station without the need of a spacesuit.
Room's huge.
Humanity's greatest and only hope for survival can be found in Mother Sphere. Please, enjoy the harmony and prosperity of Abaddon 7, the first city ever built by Mother Sphere, the mother of...
I have no idea what that was all about. Adam, did it make any sense to you?
Mankind's past was buried with the final war. This must be a video from before that time.
Hypercell. Is this what you were looking for?
Yes, you can extract... Great. We accomplished our first objective.
Yep. As I figured.
Let's go before the emergency power runs out.
Oh. No, there's got to be a boss fight here. Room's just too perfect for a boss fight. Okay, apparently I'm wrong.
We got it. The hypercell. This is going to do a lot of good. Eve, thank you.
Okay. Then, can you tell me where the Alpha Nativa is?
Of course. It isn't far.
Ah. So they took us... Okay. What the hell is this thing? Corruptor. No, that was just bad. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Damn it! I don't know what I'm doing. Damn it! No! I didn't realize there was going to be a quick time event. Oh, come on, really? Okay, I am not gonna lie. That was pure luck.
You're gonna be totally exhausted before we even get to the Alpha.
Yeah, that was pure luck. I am also very happy that they allow you to sort of pause to switch consumables in the middle. I need a camp. Hopefully that's a new beta core. Yeah, good. Alright, so that gave us one more for a total of 6. You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't it show? I wasn't looking in the right direction, that's why. Like, why didn't that show up? Oh, great. One of them. There's a crate up there. Okay, and I see how I can get to it. What is this? Drone upgrade module.
A flower that never withers. An act of mercy.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright, what? Melee protection gear. Shield destruction gear. So the protection gear is just all damage 4.5, but I'm almost all full. I mean, there have been some range, but yeah, I'm going to switch to melee protection gear. And then what's the other one I've got? Fixed damage. Yeah, I don't know if the fixed damage is the right one to go with there or not. Okay. Okay. Well, I suppose I could skip him and just go straight for the ladder. Because to be 100% honest with you, I don't want to have to fight him. Okay, why am I not allowed to... What? Why was I not allowed to drop down on top of him? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm all the way back here? Oh. Oh, I wonder, do I have any skill points? I have 3. Okay, then let's upgrade you. Can only be used upon successful perfect parry of an enemy's attack. After perfect parry, hold X. See, that's just such a weird combo. Alright, let's grab that then. The only good thing is I don't have to... Really? Okay. That one I just tanked through at the end of the day. I just tanked through that one. I hit my perfect parries and... Tumbler expansion module. I don't know what they are, but we haven't found any. That's the first one, so... I am happy about that, at least. Alright, we do have a camp coming up. Hopefully it's a full supply camp and not just one of the smaller ones. It's not. Well, that's the way that we need to go. Engaging enemies. Those insect bastards are coming at us. I can't. There's no end to them. They're breaking through the defense line. Hurry and evacuate the citizens. If only I could have gotten past the Hammerhead Horse, I guess is what I'm going to call him.
Should we head down again?
No, just follow the path and go straight.
Instruction zone.
We've come quite far. How much more do we have to go?
just have to pass that sewage facility. There must be a way to get across. We can build ourselves a bridge if we use that crane.
It's a fairly big area. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stop here for the night. One, I need to go run to the restroom, so there's no point in me coming back if I'm going to go run to the restroom. But then number two, I just think it's a good stopping point. We just beat a boss. We have gotten to the next camp. It's not necessarily a supply camp because I've got a whole bunch of upgrade stuff that I want to use, but I can't use any of it. Yeah, so we've got a weapon core, a tumbler expansion module, 3 drone upgrade modules, and the hypercell. So I really would like to start from here tomorrow or next week. I'm just gonna clear through this. Apparently, I have missed some things. Unfortunately, that or they're not gonna show up in order. Oh, that's a dozer. Yeah, and then we got Abaddon and... Okay, so there's 10 Natibas. 10 elite Natibas. But we still haven't found an alpha Natiba yet. Okay. I was just curious. Yeah, I think we're going to just stop here for the night. I'm having a great time. I'm not necessarily happy with my combat performance in a few instances. The Corruptor being one of them. Every time I go up against a dozer is a second one. But I'm definitely learning the combat, as well as the parry mechanics, or the parry windows. I just hope it doesn't mess me up come Friday when we get into more Liza P, and we get to the next boss, whatever that might happen to be, and all of a sudden my parry windows are screwy because I learned the parry windows of this game. But I really like the combat of this game. The story is... I like the voice actress of Eve. Adam's a little bland. No offense. But aside from that, I really, really do like the combat of this game. And that's what I think shines. And apparently, what I am going to very much find interesting is that if you can get through an entire playthrough of the game, a boss rush mode opens up, similar to what's available in Sekiro. And that is something that I think would be very, very cool to actually do and record and do guides of the different bosses in that mode. I think that would be very, very cool and interesting. So, unfortunately, not a lot of people were interested in coming to see this tonight, but I'm going to keep playing it because I really enjoy the game. But it's also a game that we're going to play alongside of Destiny, alongside of Liza P, alongside of Dune Awakening. So hopefully there's something for everybody to come and watch, and I will be back on Wednesday to see who wants to come and watch Destiny. So everyone have a great rest of your evening, a good continuation of your week, and hopefully I will see you then. Talk to you soon.